tell me what a culture is? Well, come on, class. Can't you just tell me what a culture is? Well, if you can't tell me, let's turn to page 48. In our books, it tells us that a culture is the way of life of a group of people who share similar beliefs and customs. So can you tell me what that means? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were watching. Well, this is a geography class. Welcome to another edition of the Board Game Classroom. Today, in this edition, we're going to talk about a game to help us to explore culture. And that game is Imperial Settlers. I was super excited when I heard about this game because it's a light, little, fun card game to help us learn about culture. And that's a way that we can explore cultures, and we can use that information and that knowledge to help us become Romans, to become Egyptians, Japanese, or barbarians. Build our own cultures, grow our cultures, and expand it throughout the game. And we get to do that mostly since this game is a card-driven game that takes roughly 60 minutes, maybe a little bit more with our groups. But the players get to draw from common decks. They get their own deck of cards to use, where they could build villages, where they could build missions, where they can trade with each other, where they can build chapels, some of them dark, where they can work together, where they can destroy each other's things. And it's just a quick little thing that we can do when we're learning about culture and discovering what a culture is in geography class. And while these cultures might all not necessarily have interacted at any given time, it allows us to explore culture and what a culture really means and to share that culture. So I was really happy when I found out about Ignacy Trzewiczek's Imperial Settlers, and I'm hoping to get the expansions. This is a game I'm going to bring out with my class as we learn about culture and explore it in the subject of geography. We're going to bring this game out. We're going to learn about culture because we can play it quickly. I can easily group my students up in the teams to play it, and we can sit down and actually get a game done in one class period, and then we can use that as a launching off point to discuss just what a culture is and how a culture interacts with each other and how a culture really works to grow, but also at the same time have a little bit of fun getting down and exploring just what cultures do. And this is not the whole deal, and of course real life is a lot more complicated about that, but at the same time cultures do grow and cultures do interact with each other, and this game allows for that kind of interaction with each other. That's why I was excited to learn about Imperial Settlers, and I'm going to get this to the table for my students to play and interact. I've had a lot of fun playing it with my son, and I'll bring it to school so that the students can interact with each other and learn about cultures. Thank you for watching another edition of the Board Game Classroom. Have a great day gaming.